Hello, everyone. Well, hello me. Nobody's here. I'm just waiting for somebody to show up. Who's here? Before we get going, if you tell me who's here, you'll get the free reading first. Hello? No, I'm on YouTube Live. I'm sorry, I'll hang up. Okay, bye. That was my baby, my first baby. He's my firstborn son. He's 21. Whoever was here first, you should have stayed because I would have. Hold on. I'm here. I'm going to start in like 5 minutes, just waiting for somebody up so we can go live and start these readings. I literally just walked in from work, so I'm maybe 5 minutes ago, so I'm going to get started in a moment here. I have all my beautiful notes here. Be nice if somebody told me they could hear me. All right. I'm going to start in like 5 minutes, and then I'm going to do the full moon reading. I have my Scarab card, and my Alchemy cards we're going to do because those are going to be great. For I have both. So I'm also going to do my Aquarius. It's going to get a full moon reading first. All right. If you're in the room and you leave a comment, you'll get a personal reading in a bit. As soon as in probably like 2 minutes, I'm going to start talking about the full moon, and then I'm going to do a I know that's terrible, but there are things you have to do as a psychic that people may not understand. It's kind of important that I have my energy full for you guys, but if it's too full, I won't be able to read for you in any case. So that is the plan. I like to have that little blue thing there because then I know where to when I'm reading. Okay. I literally just walked in from work. I got here at 6:50. I like to curl my hair. I just add a little powder and a flower. And these flowers have done like triple, quadruple duty. What is that there? Get out of my hair. You're bothering me. This is like annoying. Okay. All right, let's talk about this full. We're still going to do a full, I'm still going to do a full startup and like tell everybody what's going on. So the full moon, because everybody needs to know. Okay, so this full moon really started, water. This full moon actually started with the black moon, that black new moon at the end of July, beginning of August, if you are in the Eastern Hemisphere. This is that Mercury retrograde and eclipse energy all coming together. The love and the work issues all coming together to one final big group of manifestation energy. So this is a lot of, there's a lot of sun, a lot of fire in the sky, a lot of Leo in the sky. We have Leo in Venus, we have Leo sun, and we have Leo moon. That moon is gone. Now we have this Aquarius moon, and it's so contradictory to Leo energy that it's kind of a little turbulent. That is going to be the energy of this full moon that we have. I feel it. I know everybody feels it. Of course, I barely made it to my. Somebody makes it in here for some free readings. All right. So this full moon, it's going to be the Sturgeon moon in Aquarius. It's a fishing moon, a black moon. It is friendship issues or tension. It's likely to just get worse or come to the fore. So you can handle it, not just rage about it. This is going to be the potential for anger, for jealousy, for intimidation and impulsive actions. I did talk about this earlier. This is like the star-crossed lovers, a new moon, a full moon. This is the new moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is our weirdest sign, our weirdo sign of the tarot. They are they tend toward head over heart decisions, higher mind thinking. Um, and this full moon is going to contradict their preference of being in that energy, but that's one of our cards of intention. And basically, this full moon, it's usually a jolt of energy that's going to basically, it's a course correction and a purge of anything that is interfering with your new moon goals from that July 31st new moon. This is just more of subconscious awareness. Now, the more compassionate, it does help, but it's a subconscious awareness of what you need to bring into the 3D. Remember, the light is all about bringing divine, soulful energy up to the fore so you can go put it into the 3D. All right, this full moon in Aquarius is actually represented by the Seven of Swords in Tarot. Again, superficially, this card is absolutely the deception card. It is someone that may have stolen something from you. It's also definitely sneaky plotting, but it's mostly something that has to be done in the dark of night, including possibly breaking the law just to get by, just for survival. And this full moon, it's going to purge and release all this energy of you working in the dark. So anything you have been doing in the dark will likely come to light. Anything you've been hiding from your lover will probably come to the light as well. Okay, I forgot to say, oh my gosh, me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. Those are cards of intention for the reading. So this full moon is also opposite Venus in Leo, Venus being the planet of love and money, and then Leo being the planet of strength and sovereignty. Um, this increases all our needs for love and affection, but it also hits us a little hard because it increases our needs for love and affection at all costs. This is how we get sucked into karmic relationships. This is how we ignore red flags, or we just decide to pick a fight with our nearest and dearest if we're not receiving any emotional or physical attention. Remember, both are critical for every relationship. So the moon is opposite, the Mars is opposite the moon. And this makes us moody and short-tempered. It makes us angry and it makes us impulsive. Again, falling into karmic situations, not pulling ourselves out of karmic situations we know we should no longer be in as well. Remember, karmics are enablers. So every time we have an opportunity to improve ourselves or rise up and we don't, that's hanging in our comfort zone, in our safety place. And that is absolutely not what these energies want us to do. One of the reasons this full moon is also really kind of tough, I just believe, is that everybody and their mother are preparing every child in the world to go to school. It doesn't matter if you're in Africa or in South America, all the school years pretty much run concurrently just because colleges run concurrently. And so the school year is beginning anew. Even if you're a year-round student, you're probably beginning a new year. So it's all this energy of responsibility. And then also we're going to be spending more time with each other. So in spending more time with each other, we're going to have to actually deal with all of the changes we made in the summer, including the way kids grow when they don't have like a billion people around them to interfere with their progress, just emotionally and physically, and their sleep, that they just grow all summer long. We did the same emotionally, everyone, adult, child, and what have you. And basically, this is the pain of remembering how to take that into the physical world, into the 3D world. All right, just a quick moment, and then I'm going to do a reading for my aquas. This will be a bonus for my aquas because, hey, it's your full moon, and you deserve a full reading. I'm also going to do a live reading for Leo. Bonus reading because first video with 2,000 views, 2,000 plus, a little water. I'm gonna smoke. Moon, I'm going to pull a tarot spread for you, past, present, future line, and then I'm going to pull 2 lines of the cartomancy cards for you. This is going to be, I will be offering personal readings after today. Go ahead and email me at qclovers1111@gmail.com, and I'll set you up for a reading. But I will be doing this exact same spread for my paid readings. My service is readings, but I will be doing 2 of them, and I will at least be speaking to you for half an hour. Those could be live Skype readings, or they can be pre-recorded readings. All right, my Aquarius. What does my Aquarius have going for them right now? All right. I have the Page of Pence in reverse. This is not receiving an offer. Something is stalled out. I feel like this is like your energy, because it is the first card of the reading, and that is going to be your energy, and that is the energy of not moving forward in work, not even getting the offer. And I also have the Hanged Man in reverse. This is a necessary pause in the action. Spirit has stopped the world for you to let you know that there's something that must be handled. Let's pull 2 more for your past energy. Yikes, let's see. Okay, I have the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, this is you looking for answers in all the wrong ways. This is you looking for an overt answer when you need to seek inside yourself. Of course, Aquarius, that is the main theme of the reading. It's why you have the Hanged Man here. There are things there are things you're thinking about, but you need to feel them and experience them now. That you've thought too long is what I'm feeling. And you're thinking about very fond memories with the 6 of Cups. You're thinking about love. You're thinking about a happy home, a quiet home, warm blankies, sweet smiles, just the freedom of, picking flowers for your sweetie kind of thing. I feel like you're away from home right now, or in the past, you were away from home. I have the 9 of Pentacles. This is a self-made woman or man with the 9 of Pence. They've got everything down to the controlling the animals in the zoo, and you have pets in the tarot. It means like you're doing really well, and you definitely have extra guidance to soar. And I have the Page of Pence here. I feel like this is your energy. You're working toward the 9 of Pence, but you're more just starting out. It's because from the past, you came from a little more difficult time where you did not get that job. You were waiting for that offer, and that offer was probably stopping a love relationship, or is stopping a way for you to experience a love relationship, probably because it's really hard to date when you just don't have money to either, look beautiful, get your nails done if you're a girl, buy the heels, or just be able to buy a dinner and buy a drink for somebody. I have the Devil card here, which tells me you have to let go of something. There's a monster you've created it's probably something financial. It's probably debt. It's probably you owe somebody something. And it's something it's something from your past life that you endured, and because it's in the upright, I feel you're moving on from it. And even with the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pence there's a lot of opportunity here coming your way, but you're still carrying this burden with you. You're still carrying this debt with you, or this it's like Frankenstein's monster. This is the monster card. You see, he's created this robot. You can dismantle it yourself, of course, but and it's man-made for sure, and you're the one feeding the fire. So what you need to do is just stop and start taking responsibility in this area. This is usually because so few people who are watching these channels could be addicts, or perhaps they are former addicts only, because so many people here have actually reached spirit in a new way somehow. They actually most of us aren't addicted. Most of us have a monster in our lives that is just as bad as addiction, even though we don't actually, even though we're not popping pills all day. But whatever it is impeding your financial stability. It is impeding your financial goals. But even though you're carrying this monster around in the present, you're going to, I have the Three of Cups. Even though you're still having to carry this monster around in the present, there's something about it that isn't as bad as it used to be because you're feeling pretty good. You're feeling like you can get over this. You can dismantle the monster. You can get past the devil. You can free yourself, which is true. The message of that card is in one leap, you can be free. So go ahead and take the leap is what you should do this week in the present based on the cards. For the future, I have beginning with the Empress. The Empress could be somebody in your life that somebody in your life or your life that is, you are the one that is very abundant. Let me pull another card for this Empress. It's a learning, it's a culture card, it's a tradition card. It'd be okay. That is probably not your energy because I have you coming out in reverse. This is somebody that is near and dear to your heart. This is the person that could be like your baby mama or baby daddy. And if you don't have kids with them yet, or you haven't been aren't with them right now, it's definitely how you see them as a very abundant future. Unfortunately, you're in the reverse right now, so you still can't come towards them, or you're not going towards them. I really think it's a financial issue. You're trying to like get your pentacles in order so you could, let me put more cards, 2 more cards for the future. You're trying to get your pentacles in order so you can come towards this. Yeah, Queen of Cups. This is a bit of a bratty queen. And I'm not surprised she's a bratty queen because right next to her is the Emperor in reverse. This is definitely the Aries card, not feeling good. When the Queen of Cups is next to the Aries, Aries are extremely giving when love. Aries just wants to be loved and love away. And I'm not going to lie, I don't need your money. I don't need your things. I just need your love. And that is such an Aries card. But so this is probably an Aries energy that you want to move towards, or that's giving you some shit because this is in the reverse. They don't want to give. They don't want to take care of everyone. And I know this is how Aries heart loves, and they don't want to love right now. Even though you probably see them as the Empress right now. You see them as this Empress, this culturally plugged in, this woman who has like the abundance of everything. It can be a man, male or female energy, remember. And then you have you, your life is so flipped upside down. It feels like when this card is flipped upside down, it always feels to me like the world just spun right from under you with this, with the light here. It's like it got pulled out from under you, the rug. And this person even has management over their own time. They have management over their own magic, their own water, their own earth. I feel like they have total abundance and total richness, and you just don't feel good enough to approach them. Now, you also have this Aries energy, and this is not wifey energy. This is not husband energy. This is definitely somebody that just does not want love right now. They're just not happy. There's something wrong here in the future with this Aries. The Queen of Cups could be a water sign, but she is definitely being selfish right now. Definitely selfish. If an Aries has to be selfish, it means their resources are low too. I know that's a very judgmental reading, but it being a willy-nilly free reading, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. When you order a reading from a tarot reader, make sure you tell them who the people are. You're paying for the reading. You're paying for them to give you a service. Do not let your tarot reader guess and hope you catch them either lying to you or you can make sure they're right. Don't waste your time with that. Just tell them who the signs are so that when the cards come, they automatically can identify the people and automatically identify the energy. I mean, why spend that money and then wait for that? I know I've paid for enough readings, but I've also, not been able to afford them very often. So advice from spirit. We have the Tower card. A bright major change, major shocking change. You're walking along, the tower blows. Even if you're in the tower, you blow with it and you just run away. Whatever you were moving toward, whatever you're building here, you're leaving. And it does hurt because it's something you liked. It's something that worked out pretty well for you, Aquarius, in the past. So I also have here, I have the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is that full moon in Aquarius energy in reverse. This card for us personally is not necessarily about deception, although there's probably deception involved, because there's something you have done in the dark that you're not very proud of. And it's not always anything bad. It's just something you think would reflect poorly on you or cause some detriment to your life. Hey, Deepa, how are you? Yes, I will do a reading for you. I will do another reading for you. I'm finishing up the Aquarius reading here. All right, so this Seven of Swords card, very critical for that Aquarius full moon, because basically there's something you've been thinking about, something you've been doing. You just don't fit in and you've got to get out of there. And this is you not leaving. This is not you coming to that solution. You need to take your thoughts and whatever clothes you can put on your back and just leave. That's what this card in reverse keeps telling me. It's not about somebody taking from you. Even if it is about somebody taking from you, even if it is for somebody taking from you, you're leaving that taking. You're leaving that taking from them. And that is the Tower. You're just done. You're moving on, Aquarius. You're getting over it. All right, I have the Knight of Cups upright. That means your Queen of Cups has come into a little flow. All right, I think you're going to approach that Queen of Cups in reverse from your future. They're saying, go ahead. There's a lovey-dovey person in your life that really does support you. And you're going to move forward to them with a love offer, or they're going to move forward with you. Somebody's going to get their flow back when the love comes together. You can't get your flow back. You can't get your flow back. This Temperance card, this Sagittarius card, you can't get your flow back and your peace and your life all put together without this love. Meaning, don't wait on it. I know you want to wait, Aquarius, to how you have all your pentacles together and the house paid off, but it's going to be a lot easier with this person than without this person. That is the advice from Spirit. I'm going to pull some cartomancy cards, just a couple of cards to clarify the energy here, because I feel like I've read this reading for Aquarius before. It's how an Aquarius loves, and they just need to they want to wait until, like I said, the mortgage is paid off and they can buy their sweetheart a Mercedes, male or female. Don't think I'm kidding about that female part. All right, these are the Scarab cards. I have that Queen of Hearts back in the reading. That is the energy of love. That is the energy of someone who is very sweet in your life. And I have the Six of Clovers. This is you're going to take this relationship public, or you should take this relationship public. It will be a victory. I have the Joker upright. That is you using your energy, flying in on that beetle. And that is because you are, is that upright? That is upright. That is, it looks reversed in the camera. It is upright, and that is you just riding the beetle out there because, you're in charge. You're taking charge, and you're just going to move forward on this. It's a leap of faith card in love. It is in reverse. You're nervous as hell. You have injuries. We all do at my age. At our age, we all have injuries. So just hop along in there, my love. All right, I'm just going to put couple more cards, and then I'm going to do Deepa's reading here. All right. Five of Diamonds, moving forward in the Pentacles. This can be actually living without, living in lack, feeling left out in the cold, Aquarius. The longer you wait, the longer you hold off on this new beginning in love with this Five of Diamonds, that's you putting yourself there, by the way, in that lack, because you're not moving forward. It's like you move forward, you move back, you move forward, you move back. Yeah, you're just afraid of the commitment. You're just unsure of the commitment. And Spirit says you have a go-ahead. You've come out of the Ten of Swords. You probably feel really clean and fancy from love, and money's not doing so well. Like you got out of a relationship. It feels like you got out of a relationship, and that it sucked. And so 10 swords, you were left for dead in the back, and now you have that permission to go again. But you're like, I just kind of got over my injuries. Do I really want to start a new relationship? Well, you could have a victory in love, a very public victory in love. I don't think you're going to go for it, my Aquarius. I have the Nine of Swords and then the Ace of Clovers for a new beginning, a new start. But the first thing you're going to start with is removing somebody's energy from you. And it might be the Empress, the Queen of Cups, or an Aries, but you're probably going to cut down somebody. You have to cut down somebody to move forward. All right, Aquarius, that is your full moon reading. You have to make a decision in love. You have to make a decision in love, or the power is going to fall on you, pretty much, is the message from Spirit, and you're just going to end up lonely. Aww. You're going to end up having to leave as opposed to choosing a partner. Your partners are going to start choosing you by abandoning you. That actually does happen. How are you, my Deepa? This is a good question, Deepa, because I know you want children, but you don't know if you can produce them anymore. Last year, I had at 40 years old, just right after my 40th birthday, less than a month, I did have a hysterectomy. And I've talked about it before on the channel, but it was awful. And I thought I was going to be really upset and probably moody from emotional changes. And maybe I was, but it really wasn't as bad as all that. But I do have 2 children of my own already. So it can be, sometimes I do, because now that I'm divorced, it also feels like, sometimes when you really, really love somebody, you want to just give them a baby. But at my age, it's probably a bad idea anyway. All right, Deepa. What sign are you, Deepa? Are you Taurus, right? Am I right? I'll pull a few cards for you, honey, and see if I can answer your question about children. What you should Deepa do. She wants children, but doesn't know if she can have them. Ooh, that's a lot of cards. That's too many cards. I don't need your life story, love. I just need to know what you should do. Leo. Oh, Leo. Oh, I wanted to do a reading for Leo because before you came on, I got to brag that I have a video with 2.5K views. And it's my first over 2,000 views, and it's the Leo video, not this past week, but the week before. And it was that an acknowledgement and love that just made you feel like, I can move on now. I'm either going to go with this or not, but now I'm okay. All right, I have a few cards here for me, my love. Ooh, quite a few cards for you. Okay. I have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, yeah, you were dealing with an earth sign, right? Wait. Ace of Wands in reverse, the Devil card, and the King of Swords. Oof. If he wants kids and you don't want kids, you should probably end that relationship. It'll always be a tension in your relationship somehow, Deepa. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the Knight of Pentacles. I'm not sure if you're dealing with an earth sign, but planting things in the earth and planting your seeds in your spirit are not a good idea. There's something you have to take care of. If you want to have children, you're going to have to take care of something with your health. You probably have to, I don't want to just say you have to lose weight, but I know a lot of women, once they lose weight, can suddenly have a baby when they weren't able to before. It always shocks them. And usually they find out they're pregnant because they stop losing weight. So that's why I bring that up. But there's something you smoke, or there's something that makes you think that you can't have a baby, and you're probably right. Yeah, you're right, actually. But if you quit it, you might be able to have kids. But it's a condition of a relationship. What this does, it kind of takes away your power. I don't know if you're dealing with an air sign or you feel like the wordy one in this relationship, but it's also, you take care of the words in this relationship. There's a lack of communication, good communication, even if you're sitting right next to each other. I don't think you guys speak properly to each other. And if you speak properly to him, he doesn't speak properly to you, or he doesn't give good answers. And he feels he's justified for that. He feels like, well, I'm a man, I have those rights. Fine. Then you should stop talking to him. I'm terrible with that. I'm like, cut everyone off. I'm very swordsy. Like, if you're gonna King of Swords me, guess what's coming? Queen of Swords, guess, and that hurts. But Nine of Pence, the relationship this person is asking for you is very conditional on you flipping your bounty upside down. I have to even think about what I just said because Spirit said it. I didn't say it. This person flipped your bounty upside down. Your power is not where they want you to put their power. They want you to put your power for their benefit, your pentacles for their benefit. I have the Tower in reverse because I have the Lovers upright. This Tower is just you leaving. The reason it's in reverse is because you left. You're going to leave before this crashes on you because you're realizing it's a disaster. It's a disaster waiting to happen. I'm so sorry, sweetie. But you're going to feel a lot more powerful outside of this relationship because you're going to enter a new journey in love. With the Lovers card following, there's a new lover coming, and this lover is a good lover. This lover is going to walk with you on the path, and you're going to bring your tree and your light, and they're going to bring their contraption and their light, and you're going to put it all together, and it's going to be quite blessed. The person that wants you to have kids or go, and I think if you do things medically, I think if you try and do like shots and stuff, it's going to make you really sick too. Or you've done it before, like fertility stuff, maybe. And this last card is the Eight of Cups. Please don't hesitate to walk away from this. Yeah, don't, because you have lovers coming. You have new love coming, Deepa. And it's going to be somebody who wants you just because of you. And if you decide to have babies, you'll decide that together. But it won't be, you might try. You can stay and try to have kids. But I think even if you have kids, you're going to leave this person because they're just asking you to do things their way. I'm going to pull you some cartomancy. If they can get you to have a baby when you don't think you can or whatever, imagine what else they're going to coerce you into. Oh, I'm going to pull some cartomancy, and I'll do another. Whoever's in the room, I'll do another personal reading for you. All right. Let's get you some cartomancy. Jack of Hearts, a message in love. It could be from a water sign, but this is somebody approaching you because you are lovely. And my goodness, the Two of Hearts, it's going to be a pounding love connection. I thought this was going to be a bummer reading. You're going to take that. You're going to take that leap of faith. Somebody's just going to approach you in love. No, somebody's going to approach you. It doesn't matter if he doesn't know, honey, that you can't have kids. It's not his fault. You're manipulating yourself to his will. If he doesn't know. But I have new love coming here. It could be a water sign. It could just be a lovey-dovey hero. But I have new love, and I also have you taking it. I also have you taking it. A new love. Something new. Something. Two of Hearts is a very good connection as well, my Deepa. That is the kind of connection that... it's the deep chemistry connection. All right. Five of Hearts. Three of Swords. Ooh. All right. Are you dealing with an earth sign? Because that's where your broken heart is. And your unhappiness is. Five of Hearts is unhappiness with right now. Absolutely unhappiness with right now. It's longing for something better. Sometimes it can be homesick. And that if you live with this person, it's not your home. Three of Swords is your broken heart. Is pain. Pain from words. And this is an earth sign, a Pence. It's going to be really easy to choose this new person that's coming in for you because they're just going to Yeah, it's really going to be really easy for you to choose this new person. They're going to be so different from this old person. We'll do you a, I'll do your personal reading in a moment. Let me finish with Deepa. I'm just going to pull out 3 more cards because I think, yeah, again, look at that. This is really good. This person, this new person, this is the kind of work you get. Okay, you got 3 of Swords with the Queen of Diamonds. This new person, you're going to get the 4 of Swords. You're going to be able to rest. And then you're going to be able to wait for new things. You're going to be able to work and do some really emotional, wandy kind of work, spiritual work with this person. You're going to work well together. 3 of Wands, right before the 4 of Wands, is planning a wedding. And then this 3 of Wands is also, it's you've done so much work that you're waiting for your ships to come in. But I pulled this under that Jack of Hearts. Fire sign, somebody in their power. That is you, Deepa, in your power in the Leo. The next person is going to put you in your power. I would take it. I would take it, especially if you do something for somebody, even if they never asked you. It's still manipulation, but that's just you manipulating yourself. I have no money. Sorry. Yeah, if you're, so that is self-manipulation, my love. That's you, that's 7 of Swords in yourself. And perhaps that's why the 4 of Swords came out when you, at the end, with you going back in your power, because that is you resting. My Aquarius, death or glory? Shall I call you just death or glory? And of course, real spiritual love is real. I'm going to tell you, I've had it before. I was married for 17 years, and I'm not going to say it was all unicorns and rainbow farts, because obviously it didn't last. It's over. But I'm going to tell you, it started off real. Oh, dear. Yeah, I attract some really awful guys. And I have to date a guy who's strong, because a lot of guys do look at me. And I know it's mostly my legs, but they still look. And you still have to be, you still have to manage that relationship with your lover when that many people are interfering with their eyes even. And sometimes it's just creepy. Sometimes it's just creepy. All right, death or glory. Yeah, you have to change your energy if you want somebody new in your life. I have the Ace of Swords here, which is a new thought, a new idea beginning. It's probably the spiritual love that you're talking about, because it's so specific a wording that you use, that spiritual love you're looking for. That's very specific to me. And you want it, but Spirit is saying with the Ace of Swords, Spirit is saying your path is clear. You probably, oh, you're welcome, Deepa. Death or glory, you're probably from evil, dark style sex addicts. That's interesting. But yeah, this is you looking for, yeah, you looking for an empress. Now that I read your thing, it's like, oh my gosh, the empress came out. It's you looking for a mother and a wife, a real woman, a woman with some kind of grounding, some kind of magic about her. This woman is culturally grounded in tradition. She's the kind of woman you could have kids with. This is the kind of woman that would keep your house clean and have dinner with you, dinner ready when you come from home from work. You really got to take care of a good woman like this, because she will do everything for you, for your house, home, and children. The 5 of Swords in reverse. This is, feels like past energy or even current energy. It just feels like you're always fighting all the time with everyone. Yeah, you said you got rowdy women around you. Yeah, they are rowdy. And you may have even found an empress. An empress that really floats your boat, but you just keep fighting all the time. And it's very difficult, especially if you're an Aquarius with that eccentric weirdo energy that they say that it's a loving description for an Aqua. 10 of Pence in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, it just feels like you're just fighting all the time and losing money over you just can't hold on to your money for your fighting, your misdeeds. Do you fight in the street a lot? Because that is definitely, you fight a lot, and that's swordsy. And this is like the cops had to break up the fight, and everybody lost their swords and their bongs got broken. And this is like, seriously, 10 of Pence in reverse is like, I'm always giving away my money because I'm always fighting. All right. Oh, the High Priestess. I see. I see. You're looking in your past position that looking for that empress isn't what you need. You need somebody a little more spiritual. You need somebody with a little more magic. Yeah, you got to get rid of that the empress because she's just spending the money. She isn't even actually bringing it in the way you had hoped. She's not quite the empress you hoped. It didn't really work out. But you're supposed to look for somebody more spiritual. The high priestess is the energy of like this woman you would connect with without speaking to her. You would actually be able to share your thoughts with each other. She can manifest using all the four corner energies, earth, wind, fire, and water. And she does have the secrets of the world. She's a quite mystical sort, magical for sure. And she will help you manifest in new ways. She's going to make you actually feel young again with this Page of Swords. You're going to probably spy on her for a little while if you haven't. I think you've met her already with that Page of Swords. Is that correct? You've met somebody who's a little more spiritual, who's a little more polished, a little more dainty. A little, maybe not dainty, but that's not the right word. It's and not a prude or I can't even think of the word, but she's a fierce kind of woman. You did meet a fierce kind of woman. Yeah, you're spying on her, though. You haven't talked to her yet with that Page of Swords, my dear. And I have this Ace of Pence. This woman is going to give you an idea about money, or this is in your current energy, actually, this Ace of Pence. This woman is going to do something that's going to make you see that you don't need that earthen energy, that Empress motherly energy to have a new beginning in finance and value. She's going to do something for you. And if you're a hip hop music rapper or producer, I think it's an inspiration. It's an inspiration for value. It'd be an inspiration for music without a doubt. This woman is she's not going to know it when it happens. And you're not going to tell her when it happens at first. You're going to take this inspiration. You're probably going to go hermit mode. We need to pull more cards. You're probably going to go hermit mode, write a new song, producing a track, whatever. And then you're going to come out and you're going to be like, you're going to have to be like, I've been thinking about you in this hermit mode because guess what? You're my soul, my inspiration. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. Like I said, you're going to stay in that youthful energy unless she's the Page of Wands. This is in and out energy. And that's going to leave you out in the cold with this one because she's a high priestess. And if she's a high priestess, she ain't going to deal with crumbs and she ain't going to deal with you coming in and out, coming and going as you please, coming in, panicking when things seem to be going really well or maybe really bad. And you obviously have a past you're going to have to share with this woman. So get ready for that because get ready for that. Because you're going to come in this Page of Wands energy and she ain't going to accept it. She is going to be like, no. Even if I inspired you and you just got a Grammy off that song, is she a Capricorn? I don't have it. Nope. It doesn't matter. This is not a directed sign. This is the High Priestess. She controls all energy. And she will give you a new inspiration in finance. So that's a Capricorn, the new girl. There's somebody new. She might even be newer than you know. I think I'm pretty sure you know her because you've seen her. You're spying on her. That's right. That was very clear from Spirit. You've seen this girl, the new girl that is going to give you the most. The mostest, the hostess with the mostest for your future. You are spying on her already. You've already looked at her Facebook page, you've already checked her out somewhere, and maybe you've talked to her once or twice, but it's this in and out energy of like, what's up? We're buddies. What's up? We're not buddies. You probably ghost her. A lot of Aquariuses are ghosters. And she's a high priestess. She's not going to take it. So, but this, even if she gives you this new concept, this new idea to build something new, she's going to be like, cool, I do that all the time with guys because I'm a high priestess. All right. In the future, I have you picking up your energy a little bit. I have this Knight of Swords upright, but I have this Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so you do still spy, but I think you're going to start talking to him. She really spiritual? Oh. Um, Yeah, this is still your energy. You're gonna take do you like approach her and then back off and then approach her and back off, or just kind of like disappear for a couple days? It's that energy. You're still coming in with that energy. And I still think you're spying on her a little bit. Does that sound? Yeah. Okay. The biggest problem with this is you are afraid she's gonna find out about your past. So every time you come in and you think, so it's like you sometimes you even stop the conversation like mid-rem, like, oh, I gotta take a phone call, or oh yeah. You're afraid that when she finds out about this stuff, especially about the fighting in the past, in this life, this woman in this life, a page of pants, are you bending troubles? Hold on. My connection's a little iffy right now. All right, you're having a little. He's the Capricorn. I think you might have to cut this Capricorn off. You're having a little trouble believing that it's not this Capricorn. Let me get a clarifier on that just to make sure, because this seems so specific. But I do pick you up as the Queen of Swords in reverse, and you wanting to hold on to this Page of Pence, this Capricorn. You've already moved up into the Knight, even though it's the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Air. Yeah, the woman I think you're looking at, the new woman, is not, yeah, it's not the Capricorn, because I have this Knight of Pence energy. It's going to go slow. So you think it's going well, but the woman that you're going to feel rich. You're going to feel like not spending $2 million on beers a night with your buddies is not a good idea. You're going to start not wanting to do that stuff with this woman. It's going to be easy, even. Easy peasy. I don't think it's the Capricorn, my love. 7 of Wands, yeah. And the Emperor upright. 7 of Wands in reverse and the Emperor upright might be an Aries. I'm an Aries, so, and I'm seeing an Aquarius. So I happen to know it's what do you say? Sex like porn stars, cuddle like children. It is just like that. I think it's an Aries. It's an Empress, an Emperor. I think it might be an Aries or a fire sign. I'm pretty sure. Um, you're doubtful because does she make you feel weak a little? This woman, it's somebody you see. It's somebody you spy on, but it's somebody you wouldn't want to tell about your past or your past life about. You wouldn't want them to know because you think they would judge you immediately. Immediately, like she wears a cross or something. Yeah, well, that's what it is. It is yeah, she wears a cross or something. That came out of nowhere. Like you see her, you're going to be like so taken, and then you're going to be like, but she's such a good girl. Well, not at home, honey. You're going to like that one. Let me pull you some cards from the Cartomancy. See if we can pull all this reading together. You just need to get, if you know the energy is bad for you, my love, you need to just walk away from it. You just need to start cutting it off. You're a sword sign. At that one time, you had that one time. Yeah, you do need somebody who's sweeter. I think you know this person, but I don't even think you know. Like, no, you want that one special girl. So that it just gets better and better and better every time. That's what I can tell by the way you're talking about. Yeah, you do really want that one special girl. And so that, I mean, because if you have sex with 10 people, that means you've had sex with them the first time with 10 people. If you had sex with the same person 10 times, and it's good sex, of course, it would be 10 times better. That's actually true. That's the secret that women know that men don't know. And it's why a woman will, when she's had sex with you, a woman will hang around for that 10 times in hopes that things get better. I have this King of Air. That's you, but you're not using your power properly, which we've discussed, which you've opened up about. Yeah, this King of Swords is in river, is upright, but you're not taking a leap of faith on something. And part of that leap of faith, Spirit is telling me that leap of faith is that you're trying to hold on to like 10 hoes and wait for the new hoe to come in, the new angel to come in. And when the new angel comes in, you'll start behaving. You got to start behaving first. Get rid of the 10 hoes, and then the angel will be attracted to you. The angel will look up at you, kind of thing. If you have that much playa energy around you, even though your heart's not in it, no woman's going to hang around for that. 4 of hearts, 5 of diamonds, jack of air. Yes, you know where to put your heart. You're looking to you used to be a player. Okay, good, because if you're there's okay, well here's this. You used to be a player, there's still some women in your energy that you need to clear out. Just remember, I did pick up these other women, like they probably text you still. And you go, hey, she still texts me. You need to start blocking them. Take that all away. So that when a new chick comes in, that doesn't happen when she's there. Especially if she's an angel. She might not take it once or twice, maybe, but definitely once might be enough for a good girl. All right, 4 of hearts. 4 of hearts is dissatisfaction with the options that are before you, which we've absolutely established. 5 of diamonds, again, being left out in the cold. You feel like you're left out in the cold when you're single, and you're not. Don't forget, you have to love yourself before you love everyone else. You need to live your life exactly how you would if your lover that you wanted were currently in your life. If that means you come home straight from work and make dinner, you come straight home from work and make dinner for yourself. If you're going to have laundry day, start having laundry day. If you're going to have, we're going to sleep in on Sundays, you need to start sleeping in on Sundays. That will attract the energy of the person you want in your life. If you want to work out as soon as you get up in the morning with your girl when she finally shows up, no, you got to start that now. That's the now, the energy of you're single, but your life should be really full when you're single. Not because you're hoeing around, but, oh, you know who it is? Oh, 8 of hearts, 3 of clovers. I need another card because this is very interesting. 3 of hearts is, yeah, you're going to be walking away from possibly a job. You're going to be walking away from, are you going to be changing professions? No, you're going to do something professionally that's going to take you somewhere spiritually. And you're, oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. You're going to do something professionally that's going to, you're going to do something with your heart. You're going to walk away from something with your heart, probably this past that you've walked away with. But Spirit says it's going to do well for your money. I picked that up earlier with the 10 of Pence in reverse and the 5 of Swords in reverse before. When you start fixing your love life, your fortune is going to come to you. More so, once you find your love, all the other pain's going to go away. All the pain's going to be completely gone. It's just going to be completed and gone. And you're going to be left for dead, but you're going to have new love coming in eventually. If you think it's the Capricorn, it's the Capricorn. You'll know. If you know who it is, you know who it is. I don't think it's a Capricorn. But I could be wrong because I didn't actually pull the Devil card. I mean, I did pull the Page of Pence, but okay, it's the Capricorn. There you go. I got the answer for you. Queen of Swords. Oh, really? You can feel my energy? I used to be afraid to. I dropped a card. Oh, yes. Okay, you're going to be a little, are you a little scared to connect? You haven't decided. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I got the clarification. I've never gotten such an obvious clarification. Say, hey, is it the Capricorn? And I got the Earth sign and then the new beginning in love for you. You're so right. So right. That's why I like live readings. Okay, but I also have, what did I also have? Oh, I also have this 2 of I also have this 2 of air, which is it's that, I know that's pretty funny, huh? I really don't shuffle that well, so because people ask if I can control the cards and I can't. I really can't. I'm no dealer. You guys have seen me shuffle and you've seen other readers shuffle. It's really awful. But anyway, this is suddenly very uncomfortable in my chair. All right, this is actually you hesitating. It's you trying to balance out your energies, trying to decide if this is a good idea. I think you know it's a good idea. I mean, all the energy that I pulled for this new beginning in love is that is so funny. This Queen of talk about a message. But yes, that is the Capricorn. Yeah, you're hesitating on this. Like I said, I feel like you come in and out of her life and she doesn't see you as a stable energy because of that. I feel that Knight of Wands kind of energy. Knight of Wands energy, and you also have the Page of Wands, which is kind of like that. I want to approach, but then I back off. You know, I come close, and then it kind of I'm afraid I'm going to get burned, kind of thing. Oh my gosh, that was a really good reading. I'm glad you can feel my energy because my goodness, I don't always feel like on point. But that was a good reading. That was hilarious. That was money in the bank. She was the Sag. I did not pull the Temperance card. Yeah, okay, so that changes the beginning of the reading. She is the Empress. She is probably your Empress then. But you've got a bit of a pence problem, yeah? And fighting problem. It's costing you a lot of money, money, money. A lot of money. A lot of money. And it does reduce your options. And I don't know if I talked about this card. So I did get this Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse is either you gotta if I understand you don't take no bullshit, but you're fighting probably over something that isn't bullshit. Let's start there. Is it really bullshit? No, you're fighting for some other reason. Yeah. Yeah, it takes away a lot of your options. You've probably done time then. Because then you lose time. You lose time with work, you lose time with yeah. You get the Justice card a lot, I bet. I didn't pull this. I got total love stuff here because I told you people do overuse power, but you need to control yourself so you don't let them have power over you, honey. If you're in a situation where somebody is trying to use power over you, you just need to really just leave. Even the tarot says the fives, walk away, honey. I know it's hard. Trust me, it's hard. But if you can go home to your Capricorn and squeeze her all night long, who needs to fight and go to jail for the night? And have her come get you? Would she come get you? I don't think so, because I pulled her card as the High Priestess and the Empress. And the Empress. That's a full woman. That's got both her, that's like both her head and her heart together. Oh, I do. I have dark energy. My first, the first energy I ever had was I could tell when people were pregnant because I would have these fish dreams. And then guess what? I was probably 5 or 6 when I realized I could tell when people were going to die. So I've had some dark energy for a while, but I actually read tarot to handle this energy, to take care of this energy. I know. So sometimes I have trouble getting into other people's energy because I don't want to know when they're going to die. I'm not even kidding about that. And I don't like to touch people I don't know because of that. And if I hug you a lot, it means you're probably going to not die very soon because I like your energy. So I'm not able to pick it up. I know. We're all dead. I know. But I'm a firm believer that in the fact that if you kill yourself, you're not going to get too many happy places in the afterlife. And So I've never been a fan of that. I'm a major pro-lifer. I'm a hardcore pro-lifer. I actually sat down and watched an execution happen on my TV. Of course, I didn't watch the execution. They had it on the, the gate outside, and people celebrating when they declared the guy dead and everything. It was disgusting. That'll turn you off. So imagine how the guy feels. That'll turn you off on the death penalty really fast. Imagine how the guy that flips the switch feels. So we're all spirit in meat suits, but some of us have better suits than others. I know. That's why you don't get to kill yourself. You don't get to grow spiritually. And then what? I know. Then you have to reincarnate. That's actually why I studied twin flames. I only called in my twin flame and studied twin flame because I thought I was going to die, and I was very sick. And I found out that if you match with your twin flame, then you won't have to reincarnate. It was like the only way out of reincarnation I could find on the internet other than becoming like Jesus Christ or something. Oh, sorry. And yeah, so that's why I actually called in my twin flame. And it's not really a good idea if you're in a relationship, because if you call in your twin flame because you desperately need your twin flame, it's probably not the person you're with. So that's a very bad idea. And yes, I'm really trying not to reincarnate, as you can tell, trying to really behave. When I found out I could not reincarnate through easier means, you've always knew you've lived before. I always like to talk about that movie Bull Durham, because she says she was either Frances of Assisi or Joan of Arc or something like that. And then Crash asks her, why is everybody who's lived a prior life were somebody famous? I wasn't famous in my prior life. I definitely did slave work in Egypt. Yeah, I do know how to behave and hold my tongue. I can be a bit I don't fail in life. I haven't failed in a lot of my missions, but I have been badly used in a lot of my missions because women aren't very protected in the past in Egypt. So that's a tough one to. How did you fail in the last life? How could you remember that entirely? More like, how did you remember that, I should say. Past life, because I was left unprotected. I'm just riffing it here. Ever love you. Schizophrenic episodes. Do you take your medication now? I don't doubt he didn't love you. But I'm going to check for you, my love. Because, nope. I'm going to do Archangel deck. Oh, I was told to do the Archangel deck for you here. Did Chris ever love you? Does it matter? I used to think about that too, about my ex-husband. I know schizophrenics can be very lonely on medication because they miss the voices. Your name is Chris, by the way. Don't hang out with that Chris. Okay, just kidding. He's a reformed devil. I used to have dreams of a beautiful devil. And I used to, one of the strangest things I found out looking back on my life is I'm a writer, and everything I've ever written actually applied to my life currently. And I haven't been able to figure it out, but yes, I did a piece, a novel. I just plotted it out, and it was about a demon who, it was kind of like Beauty and the Beast, but it was a demon, and it was this woman who was like me, like psychic, and she was very she was really like, she changed him like Beauty and the Beast. And he was definitely a beautiful demon there. He was a beautiful demon, without doubt. All right. Okay, Deepa. Give me a moment. It's Ace of Hearts and 10 of Swords. Well, that would be schizophrenia. All right. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I didn't understand for a moment. Deepa, he did love you, but then it hurt a lot when you were in pain. It was love and pain at the same time for him. When you had your schizophrenic episodes, when you swang back and forth. That's what Spirit just said. If you're saying a schizophrenic episode, he did love you though. He did love you when you were you, but sometimes it hurt. And I have another card for you here, the Five of Diamonds. Yeah. Sometimes he was very lonely. Sometimes he felt you took all the attention away no matter what. Yeah. Um, when you start removing your energy, oh really? Death or glory. Deepa, when you start moving away from his energy, I know you're going to be stronger. I did talk, did I talk about karmic? You weren't here when I talked about karmic relationships and how they enable you into the worst parts of yourself sometimes, Deepa. I feel like the reading I did before was when you leave him, I think you're going to end up um, finding yourself to be so strong. You lean on him a lot, and I think that's what you're scared of. I mean, I can pull more cards for it. Yeah, Chris. That was a good one. That was a good story. And it was beautiful. Because you know what? It was like you remember the comic book the guy with the cape that was dead and he was red and he had the black cape and McFarlane did all the art. It was kind of like that kind of beauty and even her hair and everything. And I knew it was going to be a script. All right, Deepa, I'm going to try one more, okay? Because there's something about him. Yeah. All right, I got the Five of Swords. That's just arguing. It's even competition. You know what? I did say that he was thinking, he felt like sometimes you took away all the attention. I have a King of Hearts here for you. And your Ten of Hearts. When you cut this out, when you cut something out, no. Spirit says shut up. Deepa, when you go to a competition, a soccer match, I know Indian people love the cricket. I don't know where you're gonna go, Deepa, but you're actually going to meet a King of Hearts and end up. I was gonna say you're fighting and yelling, and maybe you need to cut somebody out, but no, Deepa, this is you going to some type of competition, some type of match. This is the benefit of the cartomancy because it gives us those readings. You're gonna probably meet a water sign, or you're gonna meet a lovey-dovey gentleman, and it's gonna just run to your Ten of Cups. But you're gonna have to stand in your power because if you want a good one, you're gonna have to put your good self out there so you attract a good fish with a good bait. Yeah, you do have to make the right decisions in love, and you can't take your foot off the gas. You do have to give everyone the attention they deserve. If there's any imbalance in attention, it's going to absolutely yeah, I think Deepa, I think that last guy was an imbalance in attention, and that's also why it's coming up here with Death and Glory because um yeah, um it's that idea of that imbalance and intention. And he was jealous of the attention you got for you being sick. I did pick that up more than once. I know I'm pushing you to get out of that relationship. I don't know if it's a good idea, but You don't have to. Remember to use your free will. Everyone has it for a reason. Make the right decisions. Death or Glory said so. And he's a good guy to follow because with that one, because he said he messed up last time, so and he knows what's not to do this time. I have that same energy, but like I said, I was definitely I've been very close to coming into twin flame union about 3 times in my life. And in my past lifetimes, he was murdered. Hold on, I'm losing connection. He was either murdered or actually he wasn't just murdered. He he went into the lion's den. He fought in the lion's den. He fought in you know, like a Spartan. It's just hold on. California, it's legal. All right, but yeah, so I've come together with my twin flame 3 times in almost perfect union, and he was actually murdered from underneath me 3 times. And in the 70s, he was murdered because well, actually, it's kind of weird because he was black. And he's definitely not black this time, but he was black and I was white in that. And yeah, he and I died shortly thereafter, but we both came right back that time because that was not fair. And I even had an angel tell me that was not fair. That was not. I have the angels rooting for us. I do know that. And they if you meditate with the angels, death or glory, I don't know if you do, you should, because they, especially if you ask them questions, they answer them. And the angels very often, though, say, oh, that was not the purpose of that life. And then I'll be like, oh, why? And they'll be like, oh, well, you know, God and all, right? You got to ask him. Or when you ask what your mission in life is supposed to be, you have to really discover it yourself. The angels don't really want to tell you that as directly as you want it to be. And they'll tell you something like, which they told me, and that was like, oh, well, you made a contract. That's why you came back. And then they said, and I was like, oh, well, what's in the damn contract? Because everybody wants to know what's in their contract. Why the heck did they come back? And then they go, well, angels don't know that shit. Well, they didn't talk like that. I do. And they said, angels didn't know. And I said, well, then who knows? Who can I ask? And they said, well, the only other person that was there when you signed it. And yeah, that would be God the Father. Just not as talkative with me as the angels and my masters, my ascendant masters and guides. I know that's totally bizarre, but true story, true story. And I actually am not, I don't know if my twin flame knows. He's my twin flame. But I will tell you, I think he does know that he's died before close to me. Because I feel it. I feel he's scared sometimes because of that. I have felt that before. So it's very interesting, bizarro stuff. But maybe I'll tell him about it someday. Maybe I won't. Because the more I learn about twin flames, the more I learn that I can opt out. Especially now. Can I feel myself manifesting events? Yes. Yes. Mirror hours? No. I don't sit in front of the mirror. I'm not sure what you mean by mirror hours, though, but yeah, I can feel myself manifesting events, but only like really big ones. It's actually easier to make $1 billion business than it is to manifest the winning the lottery, because you actually do work. How do I know it's my twin flame? Because when I went through my shamanistic journey, he's the one that pulled me out. And that was painful. That was painful. If Chris is your twin flame, Deepa, how let's see, how do I describe it? Have you come into new spiritual power since you've known him? Or in any time you've been in separation from him, you should grow enormously in finances and power. If your energy is off, like if his energy is off and you separate, one of the first things you'll know is that you did not grow spiritually. You should go through something quite dramatic. When you have sex with this person, you won't you'll feel their energy when you touch them. You'll feel their buzz of their skin. What else? What else with your twin flame? The first time you have sex with them, it won't feel like the first time you have sex with them. Because you have before in a prior life. It'll be very comfortable, extremely comfortable. You'll recognize each other in that moment before when making love, before you recognize. I couldn't even remember. Never mind. But yeah. So, but yeah, it's just what else? What else? You'll find good reasons to be apart. You can negotiate your separateness, even though when you're apart, it feels like you just ripped your heart in two. What's another good sign? It's easy. When you guys are in the same energy, it's really, really easy. There's something really easy about the relationship when no death or glory. Why do I know so much about Aquarius? Because my Aqua is probably my twin flame. And I'm actually pretty sure that, even though it's as crazy as it sounds. But I also have an Aquarius child. I am an Aries. I am an emperor. I am really the empress of the Aries. I'm not as earthy as I would like to be. But yes, I am an Aries. I'm all fired up. That's why I was like an Aries Aquarius pairing. They say it's like sex like porn stars, and my ascendant is Leo. And so is my twin flame is an ascendant Leo. I don't think he's watching tonight. I don't think he has access to internet today. Because I said to us so much, because I'm in like a really freaking open mood, you guys. Death of Glory and Deepa, you got me going. I mean, this is like a really, really good energy to just chitter chatter in. Do you have any questions I could pull cards for? Oh, Aries is sexy as fuck. Ask me a question so I can pull cards, because I want to, like, show my, because I want to start. People really want them. Ooh, losing my connection. Cancer and you. Oh, you had that one girl? You miss her. You see, remember what I told you about? Don't ask about people that you don't want in your energy. Oh, you want to have a baby. Oh, a stalker. Oh, my ex is stalking me too. Deep, if you want to have another baby, just have another baby then. Too much on your body, it's going to be too much on your body. If you're not careful, your body's going to tell you no in an awful way, like they told me, and they're basically going to make me like they may have a hysterectomy. All right, let's see Death or Glory and his lovely stalker, his Cancer stalker. Okay, 3 of Diamonds. Do you work with this woman, Death or Glory? Like a corporation? Did you used to work with her? Oh, just subscribed. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, because I've passed 500 subscribers. You guys don't know how great that is. All right. There was some kind of work. I think 4 of Hearts, which is like it's dissatisfaction with the present moment. Let me see. Let me pull another card, because it doesn't really have any Cancer energy. A new beginning. A new spiritual beginning. Oh, I don't know if this is going for Cancer energy, because this is a 9 of Hearts. You have a wish come true, come in and love. Yeah, this is like you got to work on your unhappiness, your frowny face a little bit. Do you have that death stare, that devil death stare, death and glory? Hold on. Hold on. I need to start this over. I don't have your energy at all. Let me try other cards. Let me try these cards. Yeah, I don't have that energy at all. She always wanted to die. Oh, it's a good thing you cut her off. Yeah. Oh, maybe I should announce whoever keeps trying to get into my Yahoo account from their Galaxy 10 phone, please stop. Because you've done it like 3 times in a week since you got your new phone. I do know who you are. Because my Yahoo account keeps asking me for permission to get you in my account. I do not own a Galaxy 10. S10, whatever it is. I have the Wheel of Fortune here, my darling. And the Page of Coins. And yeah. Before the Wheel of Fortune, I have the 5 of Wands. Did you guys fight a lot? And something happened that forced you to separate. Oh, the Page of Coins. Did you meet that Capricorn? Did you break up with a Cancer to get that Capricorn? Because I have this, yeah, this is total depression card here. I think you might have been sharing it with your depression when you were with that Cancer. Because when I see you have this Capricorn energy coming in, I also see that you're getting out of your nightmares. Oh yeah, she did. She was a fighter, all right. Do you know what the Wheel of Fortune is that tore you apart? Some shit happened. Like this is life happens. Like somebody died, somebody had a baby. Something in life just happened that just broke you apart. I really do think it might be an earth sign. A young earth sign. This could even be a child earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn child. Is she a baby mama? Because I do have, yeah, nightmares. This is the nightmare card. And the only reason you got out of this nightmare is probably somebody else, is what I feel. I'm really curious what this world card is. She was pregnant, huh? Yeah. When she got pregnant, you realized you couldn't raise a kid in that, huh? Oh, that's what it was. Oh, yeah. It was? Huh. Look at that. Yeah. Fighting all the time. Something happens. Like I said, oh. Yeah. You were like, this ain't that you knew, right? You knew as soon as she took down the babies. I mean, if you were a beautiful devil in the last life and you're choosing life in this one so you don't have to reincarnate, I'm pretty sure you weren't planning on that. I'm so sorry, so sorry. But yeah, yeah, you left that at the right time. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's you. So let's pull you I'm gonna pull you a confirmation and see what's about now with this one. Because she thinks she might be stalking you. She is resting. I have this resting energy. I have the devil energy. Yeah, the 6 of Pence in reverse. Was she the one that was taking all your money? Because you did say you had somebody that was kind of like ripping you off. This is my mind is completely blank here, my love, because all I can see is this devil card is you. This is you resting. And this is not devil card like a Scorpio card or this is a devil card because yeah, she didn't follow the light. She went for that give and take relationship though. You said she loved a lot, but she wasn't giving and taking. She was maybe full of love, but you never saw none of that. Maybe you did, but it wasn't much. And yeah, you really couldn't get her to rest then, huh? You weren't prepared for that. Look at this. Check out this devil card. It's an anime card, you know. Check out those broads on the bottom. Shit. I mean, this is thinking things were good. This is you thought things were going to be great and she was just going to rest it out and this is you were going to be great and then nope. No, it wasn't going to be give and take. You weren't going to be so successful and so happy that you could give everything away. It was just like nope. This is really sad. This was sad for you. This was sad for you because you had done a lot of things right, huh? You actually laughed at their glory. Yeah, Deepa, I'll pull those cards for you in a second. Um, yeah, I'm totally trying to pull like devil card like Scorpio or like with one leap I can set you free, but it's like no, Spirit's like no, that's Chris. Just tell him that's you, dude. That's you, dude. Look at that card. It's all you, man. That's like you just described that to me. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. This really hurt you. Let's see the future, maybe. I mean, you had expectations with her, so yeah, those are women. It's anime card. Come on. Okay. Two of Swords in reverse. Three of Pence in reverse. Knight of Wands upright. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah. You just found no balance and happiness in this relationship. You really did. That Cancer was a bit of a. She has no balance. She has no balance. Does she not work right now? And she does come in and out a lot, doesn't she? She comes back and forth. You did say she's a stalker, but she's not a straight up stalker. She like communicates with you. I feel like you need to end that entirely. Because you're not going to take the journey with the Lovers with her, so you might as well just end it entirely. No, he's not sitting on women. Oh yeah, he is. Oh shit, yeah, he is. I thought he was just standing in front of them. Okay, actually, it's not the two women. It's is it two women? Hold on, I gotta check because anime is weird. It's a dude and a chick because there's a point on this journey when you're lovers together. But when I was thinking of you, I thought it was two women. So there's two kind of women in anime. There's the ones with the fluffy hair and the big boobies and the short skirts. And then there's the other woman with flat hair and flat chests and they can fight. They're just not so cute. I established that with my child yesterday. Yeah, this person comes in and out. If you go in and out of their life, then you need to stop that if she's your stalker because you're not going to take this love journey. And anytime you approach her or you interact with her, you're playing with fire. And that's why you get fired up with the King of Wands there. The Knight of Wands, I'm sorry. Okay, let's pull this card. I think this might be my last cards for Deepa here. I'm going to pull these hot scarab cards. These cards are from Egypt, and that's probably why Death and Glory you felt my you felt my energy so much. So I'm preparing this reading for there'll be intimate readings with the Decameron deck, and it shows naked people on it. And one of the cards is like, why do women get with other women? Men wonder. Yes, this is an Egypt deck, the Scarab deck. And it says, why do women get with other women? And it says, because women do what men don't. Why do women fall in love with other women? That's what it is. I mean, it says, because women do what men don't. Let's see, Deepa. Your roots from Egypt? Yes, I did live in Egypt in a past life. I did. I have this Eight of Swords. Let's see. I'm not from Egypt. My family's from Belize, and they're all mixed up. Okay, let's see here. Deepa, are you still here? Who's been stalking you? Oh, I have air here. Air, an air sign is stalking you. This King of Air, this Jack of Air is the stalker card. This air is like thinking, this Ace of Air upside down is thinking improperly about something. That's probably you. Oh, you know who it is, Deepa. You know who the air sign is, don't you? Oh, you do. Look at that. I didn't have to say everything for you to know exactly who your stalker was. Yeah, these cards are Egyptian cards. And I was really connected to these cards, and I have hidden them. Oh, Deepa, I knew you knew as soon as you were like, thank you. Uh-huh. Yeah, that was pretty clear, too. That was pretty clear. Sometimes if you ask questions, short questions, I do really well with the cartomancy, like dead on. I think I even asked, I use the cartomancy cards to ask if, the deck to ask if it was the Capricorn for Death or Glory, and it came out, boom, boom. All right, these are my cards. Work. Things are going to start speeding up with a love message, and this King of Hearts is probably my water sign X. Yeah, it's an air sign. That's an air sign stalking you. It's a King of Air, which might be not a CEO, like a businessman though. A boss though. King of Airs can be bosses. They can be public speakers. Very flamboyant voice, I think he has. Do you know somebody with a flamboyant voice? I got the 10 of Hearts and the 2 of Swords. Yeah, that's me having trouble committing probably to my air sign. Oh no, I know what this is. Not gonna happen. Well, I don't know about God himself. Let's not get carried away. When you feel the love of God, if you feel like a hippie, straight up, you really do. I'm pulling cards for myself here, and it's just, I know I'm coming into the Nine of Diamonds. I'm scared as business to start those personal readings. I'm going to announce them after this. I'm going to do a quick video to say, this is how you get this is how you buy a personal reading from me. You email me at qclovers1111@gmail.com. Michelle, there's somebody new in the room. Would you like a personal reading, Michelle? What's your sign? What's your sign? No, that business stuff was mine. Death or Glory. I know. I pulled them for myself because I was getting bored. Michelle, if you tell me your sign, I will do a reading for you because you'll be my last reading. I was going to do one more pull. Michelle, Mother. I know, right? That business stuff was mine, Death of Glory. I know exactly what it is. I keep pulling the 8 of Clovers for that, which is really cool because it means things are going to move fast. I'm a little nervous about it, but whatever. It's going to be the same whether I do it or not. All right. Nobody's oh my gosh. Do you have music on your site, Death and Glory? Death of Glory? Do you have your my son is a music producer in the making. He works at a music store that sells things right now in retail. And people are pissed about this, and I didn't get that many angry people in my readings. So DROM, what's DROM? Next year. You're from Africa. Well, I'm the right girl because I love the foreign music. Ivory Coast. Well, that's that's really black people. I'm Belize people, so I can make comments like that. Belize is in Central America. It's where my family's from, and it's made up of like free slaves and pirates and British, and it's really crazy place as far as mixing up people. So that's why I said Ivory Coast. That's dark. That's real sunshine. The source, huh? Yeah, it is the seed of life, the seed of all life. An Egyptian. Do you remember Egypt in a past life? Because that's wild. That's wild. That's probably the hardest memories I have of past life was Egypt, because I lived for an extremely long time as a not a very well taken concubine. Dreams of being in a cave. Oh, it's not uncommon for demons to be locked in caves or confined to caves in Egypt, huh? Oh, in Egypt. To get away from the heat. Yeah, it's not uncommon for devils and demons to be locked in caves, even if you're a human and they think you're possessed. I don't know why that came up to me. Did you live in a cave? Because they have those white ones. Yeah, in Egypt. I know, that's the problem. If you've had a past life, you don't get to talk about it. Yes. Yes, pillars. White pillars, right? Mm-hmm. The problem is there's so many sites in Egypt. If I had a chance to go to some places I remember in my head, I would try to find them. But then sometimes I wonder, because a lot of the memories I have from my past lives are the big ones and they're not that great. Some of them. I mean, wasn't Saint Francis of Assisi, and I was not Joan of Arc. I kind of skipped that period because I was like in Rome and I was in Egypt, ancient Rome, ancient Egypt. I do not. Oh, that's right. I do remember early, like, unfortunately, I was an early nun. Another reason why my twin flame and I did not come together, because he was a priest. We didn't even like think about it. We were really good, and we were really, really good. That's like the only real memory I have of that time period. And after that, it almost like jumps like to the 70s. Like I must have taken a break from coming back or something, because I guess that might have been really hard on our souls. But yeah, we were really good, really good. We did a lot of work, built a lot of churches. Strange, strange relationship. Oh, do I have to? No, I have to post it. I'm sorry. I can edit out the end, maybe not. I'm really not that good, dude. I don't think I can, and I really need it. Okay, I think I can not show the chat. Okay. See if I can.